and welcome to Kids Corner on Armstrong Channel 20. I'm Miss Krista, and I'm so excited today to be at Boardman Stadium Elementary School with Mrs. Gonda's kindergarten class. Do you like to be in a parade? Do you like to watch parades? I love both, and I hope that you do too, especially when we read our book, The Great Doughnut Parade by Rebecca Bond. After that, we're going to make our very own parade masks. So we can always have a parade. Even if we're just sitting at home, we could get together a group of neighborhood friends and go out and start our own parade, because there's never a bad reason to celebrate. I hope that you love our book and our craft. And if you would like Armstrong to come to your school, have a grown-up email us at channel20, that's channel20@agoc.com. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah!
All right. Now, I know Mrs. Gonda because Mrs. Gonda, we've been in your classroom since before I think these ones were born. But you are our 96th Kids Corner. It's so very nice to meet you. My name is Miss Krista, and I work for Armstrong.
I had this in one day, when I just slept, it doesn't die.
Oh, from a broken heart?
Every fish that I have died.
What about you, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Well, my goldfish was starting to get lonely a few days ago, so I had to put him at the pond with the rest of the fish.
The fish do get lonely, right? Do other things get lonely?
Yeah.
What are some other things that get lonely? What are some things that dogs do get lonely? What about you? What do you think? Cats can get lonely? Sure.
Horses.
Pardon?
Some horses.
Some horses can get lonely? Sure. What about you?
Cats.
Cats can get lonely. Sometimes my fish watch TV. They love Kids Corner. They do. Moms, dads, aunts, uncles, neighbors, dogs, cats, and goldfish all love Kids Corner. That's why we need to see, hands down, we need to see cats love Kids Corner because it starts with the k sound just like them. So we need to see big smiles. Let me see your big smiles. Let me see good listening ears. Who likes to see parades? You do? Why do you like parades so much? Why do you like parades so much?
Because they're fun.
They're fun. What makes them so fun? What makes them so fun?
Because it's a circus.
Oh, like the circus, so you get to see lots of different things, huh? What else?
We see balloons.
Balloons. Oh, balloons are great. What else?
The Cartoon Network show people like Mordecai and Rigby.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you like things like that. Do they do a parade? What else, Batman? What do you like about a parade? I'm sorry, were you in disguise? Did I just give away your real identity? Okay, thank heavens, I know. Go ahead. So what do you like about a parade?
I like how on the St. Patrick's parade they throw out the candy.
Oh, you like the candy. I cannot believe you're the first kid to mention the candy. Uh-huh. And everyone has their grocery bags, right? Their bags from Giant Eagle and Walmart and Mark's, right? To go get all of the candy.
And Rolly Brothers.
And Rolly Brothers, thank you. Went there last night. Got some avocados.
I like seeing the floats.
You like the floats?
Yeah, like in Disney World, I saw Tinkerbell.
Oh, you saw Tinkerbell in Disney World. And she flies all the way down to the big castle.
Oh, no, she was just on the float.
Oh, she was on the float, was she really? Oh my goodness. So let me ask you this question. Do people just get together and like, hey, let's put a bunch of cars in order, get a bunch of clowns and throw out some candy, right? Or is there a reason? Is there a reason, Princess?
Yeah, they do it because like it's a holiday, or they just have to do something.
So, do they have to do something? No, so why do we do something? What do you think? Why do we have parades?
I think why they celebrate holidays.
You said it. High five. Celebrate. We love to celebrate. We love to celebrate things. And guess what? We're Americans, right? Americans are not the only people who hold parades. They hold parades all over the world for different things. And they have floats and funny hats and funny masks and all kinds of things. Yeah, Batman.
They sometimes have in St. Patrick's Day parade.
Oh, and there's
those little they have, sometimes they bring out the bagpipes and they start playing.
Oh, all the music, huh? That's right.
Like this baby cat.
Like what?
Dogs.
Oh, yes, yeah, like cats and dogs.
Her work actually has parades.
They do.
It's for St. Patrick's Day. She works at Shepherd Valley.
She works at Shepherd of the Valley, does she? That's a great place, huh? She takes care of a lot of people in there, doesn't she? Very soon you will be making a bonfire outside and the weather will be warming up. Oh, and you'll be walking around and you might even make your own parade, right? Have you ever made your own parade?
No.
Get together with the neighborhood kids? We had to go outside and play since there was no Nintendo DS and no PVRs, so we had to go outside. Are you gonna go out and play and make your own parade when the weather gets nicer?
Yeah.
Have you ever made your own parade? And what if, hands down for a second please, what if that reason was a donut? Is that a good reason to have a parade? Well, we are going to find out from our book by author Rebecca Bond. This book is called The Great Doughnut Parade. May I read it to you? Say yes, Miss Krista.
Yes, Miss Krista.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to read this book to you. The Great Parade began with a donut that Billy had tied to his belt with a string. A donut. The donut brought hen with the cluck, cluck, cluck. She fancied herself a crumb of this thing. Not very exciting yet. Let's see if it gets more exciting. And then came Cat, all quiet and slinky. He's gonna hunt that donut. And now Big Dog with a bounce like a spring. Together, all racing and chasing one donut that Billy had tied to his belt with a string.
Oh yeah, because you watched the animals fall.
Uh-huh. Right here and right now, things really got going. For Daisy and Knickers came galloping after. And that brought the rest of the cast of the play, all jumbled and tumbled with snortfuls of laughter. And so followed Mabel, their Saturday sitter, and Adelaide Bede, who'd been doing her hair. And a whole bunch of runners who saw all this running and figured the race they were running was here. If you saw a parade, if you saw a bunch of people running, would you go watch them? Would you go look at? Would you go? I would go. I mean, after all, donuts are pretty tasty. Now you can imagine all the confusion when somewhere on Main Street they picked up a band. Oh, noisy and joyful and jolly and gleaming, all beaming with pleasure, like this had been planned. It sure is. I wonder if Billy knows that people are following his donut. And soon there came others, waiters and diners, porters with luggage, mailmen with mail, bricklayers, horn players, painters and masons, a heavy dirt digger, a covey of quail.
There's quails at the bottom.
There are there quails do you see all the quails down there? All of those birds?
I see some of them.
Who knew a group of quail were called a covey? Oh, there you go. So next time you see a group of quail and you're looking out the window in the car, you could say to your mom or dad, oh, look, hey, a covey of quail. And then Mrs. Gonda is going to get a phone call saying, a covey? You've taught our children what a covey is. The firemen came with their firemen's hoses. The sign painters came with their just painted signs.
Look at the babies. Look at farmers.
There was a wedding reception with roses. There was a farmer's full barnyard of swine.
The gray pig is
Do you see those swine?
a group of pigs.
You got it.
You can see one.
Uh-huh. And there were some things you just never saw. Cloud catchers came with the clouds they had caught.
It's Humpty Dumpty.
Citizens came from the pages of history. Little May Pinker brought things she had thought.
Look at the mouse. Look at
And now the parade, led by one child, had suddenly swollen to something so wild. Whirling through town so breathlessly fast that everything shook as the great parade passed. Which would have been fine, the little town stood. But for the parade, it didn't look good. Just when their energy couldn't be topped, right in the front, small Billy just stopped. What clucking and leaping and barking and giggles! What skidding and bumping and laughing and snorts! A piled up spectacle fit for a king. A splashy display like the bursting of spring. Do you see Humpty Dumpty?
I see him.
Is he still in one piece? Phew. You never quite think of the marvelous things that happen when donuts are tied up with strings. And then with one glance, small Billy departed, leaving behind this great gala. He started. Who knows what a gala is? What is a gala? Yeah, Batman. Pardon?
I think it means like a big group of people.
A big group of people are involved. Does anybody have a birthday gala? Or does everyone have a birthday party? Gala is another word for party, the greatest party, the biggest party. He slipped down a path to a spot in the shade, to a place of pure cool the tallest trees made. And all afternoon, as the bay bluely gleamed, this Billy set sail and happily dreamed. While eating a crisp and delicious fried ring, the donut he tied to his belt with a string. So he started the greatest parade the town had ever seen. Did he mean to? No, he didn't mean to, but boy, did it look like fun, huh? If you were going to be in a parade, what would you wear? What would you wear?
I would wear a clown costume.
A clown costume, I love it. What would you wear? A big, beautiful dress, what would you wear?
Funny clothes.
Funny clothes like what? Like maybe big shoes, or funny checkered pants, or a big colorful shirt. And what would you wear in a parade?
But if it was a Wacky Wednesday one, I would wear my shirt backwards.
Oh, I love that. Wacky Wednesday shirt backward. That's awesome. What about you, Princess?
I would wear like costumes, like on Halloween I wore a Dorothy costume.
Oh, I love that. That's a great idea to wear your Halloween costume.
I would wear my Spider-Man suit or my Batman suit.
Oh, so would people be able to see your face?
Yeah.
Or would you have like a mask on?
It's like a mask.
Uh-huh.
It's like a Batman.
Oh, cool. Do you guys like masks?
Yeah.
Do you? You like masks? Would you love to?
And we like capes.
And masks and capes. I don't know. After I watched The Incredibles, I didn't know if we were still pro cape or not after I saw The Incredibles.
And superhero suits.
And superhero suits. So, but you like masks. Do boys and girls like masks? This is a very, very important question. It's one of those questions that's like, do you like masks? That's what we're going to make. I have glitter glue and feathers and gems, and we're going to make our very own parade masks. I know there's lots of exciting stuff in front of you, and then guess how many minutes you're going to get to play with it? 1 minute. I'm going to give you a little bit of instruction for our friends in our classroom and our friends at home. We are going to make masks. Can you see my eyes? No, you can't see my eyes. If I was walking around and prayed like this, I'd be like, oh, right? So we need to put some eyes in here. So I made this on a piece of poster board. I traced it and I cut it out, and I glued a stick to the back of it. And these are colored sticks that I got at one of my favorite stores, Hobby Lobby. And I glued it right to the back with something called tacky glue. Tacky glue is really, really strong. And then I used a craft punch. You can get at any craft store. It's just a circle. I use it all the time. And now I've got eyes, which is great if you're in a parade because you usually have to walk in a straight line. And this is what we have for each of you. I have a couple things in front of you that you are going to decorate with as soon as I give you your glue paintbrush. This is your glue paintbrush. In front of you, you will see glue. And the glue looks a little munchy because it has glitter in it. I put glitter in the glue. When glue dries, it dries clear. So all you're going to see is a glittery, glittery mask. And you can use this glue both to decorate and to stick on some feathers and gems. So I'm gonna start right in the top here. I dipped my glue paintbrush right in the glue, and I put a little glue on the corner. And now I'm going to start maybe with a purple feather, because that's one of my kids' favorite colors. And I'm going to start with a purple feather, and I stuck my purple feather right there. So even though there's glitter in it, it's still glue, so it's still going to stick, and when any glue that you see left is going to be glittery. And then you also have gems in front of you, so then again, I'm going to glue right on here, and I'm not going to put the glue on the gem, I'm going to put the glue on the mask. Because it's easier to hold a big mask than it is a little gem. And then I'm going to put the gem right inside. And you can cover your whole thing in feathers and gems, the whole thing. This is yours to take home. And then you can have your own parade, and I certainly hope that you do. So what we are going to do now is pass out our glue paintbrushes. This is so beautiful though. And look, I see all your glitter up there and gems, and I love your feathers. I had so much fun today at Boardman Stadium Elementary School with Mrs. Gonda's kindergarten class. Not only did we read the Great Doughnut Parade by Rebecca Bond, but then we made our very own parade masks using poster board, craft sticks, feathers, gems, lots of glitter glue, and tons of creativity. I hope that you loved this craft. I hope that you really loved our book. And if you would like Armstrong to come to your school, have a grown-up email us at channel20, that's channel20@agoc.com. This is Miss Krista for Kids Corner. I wish you a fantastic creative day.